Ever had one of those cool moments that just sticks with you? Yes, me too. And this one's got it all: fears, tears, and a bit of shame. To understand why, I've got to take you back in time to the day that changed everything. It was just another regular day at school. You know the drill. Classes, friends, and those moments where you completely zone out. Yep, that was me. My history teacher was up at the board, explaining something, and honestly, I was halfway in my own world. Then something unexpected happened. She mentioned cricket. Yes, cricket. Listen, as a huge cricket fan and a member of my school's cricket team.
Yeah, that's me.
Yes, our team made it on newspaper and I made it on newspaper, which obviously feels good. And this was a reputed under 16 inter-school tournament. And we won. And also the interesting fact is I didn't even play a single match. Because our coach used to take two teams. One, the playing 11, and two, the sitting 11. And I was always the part of the sitting 11. But still I made it on newspaper. And I'm famous. Okay, let's get back to the story. I sat up straight, ready to hear what she had to say. And then she asked the class, "Are there any cricketers here?" My instinct said, "Don't raise your hands, Punit," because I knew there would be a follow-up question. My friends, who also played cricket, shot their hands up confidently. And then, get this, they started nudging me. They were like, "Come on, Punit, raise your hands. She's not gonna ask you anything. Raise your hands." So, having no other choice, I raised my hand. The teacher looked at me and asked a very simple cricket related question. It was something I definitely knew the answer to, but suddenly my brain just stopped working. Stage fright hit me hard and I froze. The teacher, a bit surprised, said, "How can you call yourself a cricketer if you can't answer this basic question?" And damn, that stung. And that too right in front of my classmates. Oof. At break time, I broke down. I wasn't upset with the teacher, I was upset with myself. Why did I freeze? Why couldn't I answer something so simple? And more than that, why did I cry in front of the whole class? Fast forward to today.
So now I have two questions to answer. First, am I doing anything to work on that previous experience? And second, why am I jogging? Okay, let me answer the second one first. I'll just say it's day 15. So stay tuned.
Alright, now the real question. Am I doing anything to work on that experience? But before we get into that, let me tell you what I was doing right after that incident. I started avoiding conversations like it was my new hobby. Extracurricular activities? Nah, I skipped those too. Why? Because I was scared of making mistakes, scared of messing up, scared of being judged, scared of pretty much everything. So I thought, if I don't try, I won't fail, right? We all know that's not how life works. But of course, this wasn't all my school life. I had some amazing friends, shared a lot of good memories. And guess what? I even ended school with 2 gold medals. And let me tell you, that felt really good. Now looking back, this whole classroom incident might not seem like a big deal to many people, but for me, it hit hard. It messed with my confidence and affected how I grew up mentally. But that's life, right? You stumble, you fall, but eventually you learn how to stand taller. So before I conclude this video, if any one of you have gone through the same situation or even the worst for that matter and are trying to overcome it, here are 2 tips which have helped me. First one, and the obvious one, talk it out. So try having a deep conversation with your loved ones and trust me, that's gonna make you feel much better. And the second one, find your distractions. See, me being an introvert and talking to someone was not always an option. So focus on something you love, whether it's learning a new skill, dancing, singing, or even starting a YouTube channel. And distracting yourself doesn't mean forgetting the experience. It just helps clear your mind so that you can think better and find a solution. And yes, that's it for today. Cup of coffee. Anna, one coffee.